The Nautical Institute was founded in 1972 and is the professional body for people in control of ships. We have a membership of around 7,000 and members in 85 different countries around the world. And in 50 of those countries we have our own local branches that provide a focal point for our members for meetings and technical discussions. One other activity which is very important is our presence in the dynamic positioning qualifications area, where we have 20,000 people currently qualified with special qualifications, working in, for example, the offshore oil and gas sector, in the renewables sector such as wind generation, where we manage a scheme to give them the professional qualifications they need to operate those ships safely and effectively. As part of our dynamic positioning qualifications activities, we approve and accredit 90 centres worldwide. So they're in North America, South America, across Europe, the Middle East and Asia. And it's important for us to have a robust and effective assessment mechanism for the people undertaking those courses. And that can be between 2,000 and 4,000 every year. What we wanted to do was to have a robust, reliable, repeatable assessment process that we could control from our headquarters and keep centralised records. We were looking for a new provider to provide this service. It was an opportunity to refresh how we went about the assessments, which hitherto have been done by paper. And we needed a solution that was more technologically sophisticated, enabled us to give searchable and retainable records, and also a very stable platform that we could use internationally in different time zones. In the initial stages, we were looking for a multiple choice online assessment. But we also wanted to ensure that the system that we adopt has more flexibility than that as well. The ability to use diagrams, drawings, multiple choice answers, word matches and so on. The early interactions with TestReach were about making sure we got a shared understanding of the deliverables. And certainly we had very positive engagement in them working with us, spending time to make sure that we had together scoped the project correctly so that it could be priced and delivered properly against an agreed timeline. And really it was those technical discussions that we were having about how that could manifest itself in a global outreach way that gave us that confidence that we could deliver these assessments effectively, on time, every time. Since we started with TestReach, we commenced with a single core program. By the end of 2017, we will have 4 active programs, all of them with online assessments. And it's that scalable capability which is really important to us. And each of those areas of activity has got a different bank of questions. Some of them are interchangeable, the fact that we can use different ones for different purposes. But I think the most important thing for us is the fact that we've got secure, centralised records kept by transfer from TestReach to our own database systems that enable us to control the records that we keep and that important information that goes with the progress of each and every student.
We have a global population of students coordinated through our worldwide training centers, and when I usually speak with the training center coordinators when they are setting up their online examinations, and we have them across all time zones, all regions, all languages. So we're really happy with how TestReach has allowed us to be global and reduce our administrative burden. Now all of our exams are run online, so we have full control over who sees them, when they're set up, who the students are, and it's really important for us to keep the records. The records are then moved into our CRM system, which is extremely helpful for the students' online application process. TestReach has allowed us to automate and standardize our exam process in a way that we couldn't have done with just paper exams. That's been integral for my job, and for our students, it's been extremely helpful. TestReach has enabled me to free up a lot of time. One, I'm not constantly having to input paper exam scores, and 2, it's enabled me to give some of the responsibility to our training centers. Each training center would have a designated person there who would be able to set up exams, assign students, and input logbook numbers, which before would have fallen to us. I had actually missed the training for TestReach because I had joined right after we had implemented it, but I found picking it up to be quite easy. The system is really intuitive. One of my responsibilities is to create and upload the new question banks for our online examinations, and TestReach has been really reliable and helpful in that respect, in that they've been able to answer my questions about the upload, about question procedures, and I've really enjoyed working with them. TestReach has become completely essential to our operations because it allows us to run multiple exams at training centers around the world with complete security and reliability.